All right, guys, a couple of things I wanted to share with you today. And first and foremost is anytime I see something at Walmart that I think is a good deal, I always share it. Okay. So, first is I found these little, they're called Novo waterproof accessory pouch. And you know why I fell in love with it, right? Because of the glitter. You see that? Nobu, Nobu. So you see the glitter. I love it. Now, these little bags were $6, basically $5.97. In my world, that's $6. But they had been marked down to $1. So they have these little clamps here that you open and close, or you push to open and close. I have it on open. So I'm going to pop it open just so you can see here. So this is the open. I'm going to take that out and it will be perfect for my cell phone when I'm out at these nasty stores. And now I don't have to touch my phone. I can do everything by just scrolling like this. So just hit Facebook, come down, go back, and let me go to my Chase account. So yeah, I love it. $1, guys, at Walmart. And they had them with just solid black around here or solid white, but I'm a glitter girl. I think you guys know that about me by now. So I really love the glitter in there. So this is my new bag that I can put around my neck when I go to the store, and I can not have to worry about touching my cell phone when I'm in the store. So $1, guys, Walmart, Nobu. Okay, no boundaries. That's what it stands for. Um, yeah, but that's it. $1. So look at your Walmart. You may want to purchase some of those. Um, Even if you want to, you know, put something on the back and, maybe a client wants to purchase it, put something on the back, and then you could sell these, and make a little bit of a profit. $6. And I only paid $1. Okay. All right. Put some hand sanitizer on because you buy so much stuff and bring it in your house, guys, and we touch all this stuff. I keep hand sanitizer right here by me at all times. The next thing I'm going to show you is that Walmart has, for me, a new paper because I had not seen this before, but it is adhesive paper. It comes with 15 sheets. And guys, it was $3.97. A lot cheaper than the printable vinyl and a lot cheaper than the sticker paper because even with the sticker paper, you got a lot less than 15 sheets. So give you a good visual there. Okay. $3.97. So, and it tells you it's permanent adhesive. So you want to send something to the printer and then stick it on something. This is the paper, guys, $3.97. I haven't tried it yet, but I did get 2 packs because you know how I am, right? So I got 2 packs of that for $3.97. 15 sheets. 15 sheets, guys, 8.5 by 11. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is what I'm going to be working on today. This is another, when I go on Walmart, I always check and see if they have bags on sale. And that's where I found this for $1. And all of them were $1. All the ones they had were $1 and they only had 2 in glitter and I bought both. Okay. But I didn't want the solid colors. The glitter got me. But My granddaughter is turning 14 on September 28th. Hey, Libra. And I thought this bag was really cute. It's like a jean material. And so I'm going to be designing this bag out for my granddaughter. This bag was $15, $14.97. You know, I rounded on up. It's $15. I don't know why they just don't put $15 because them little three pennies don't make a bit of difference. Okay. Um, but yeah, it was $15 and it was on sale for 5. Y'all know me, always trying to save a dollar because if it was $15, it would still be in Walmart right now. Okay. But she can hold it this way, which I thought was cute, or she can fold it down on the side and make it look like it goes that way. And then she can use the long strap to hang it, you know, crossbody type. And then it has like the little pouch here that opens that she can close it. Excuse me, pull it. It has some drawstrings on the inside where she can pull it closed. But I thought it was cute. And especially for the fact of it being kind of like a jean material, you know, my mind went to iron on. So I'm going to use some heat transfer vinyl on here. And I'm going to show you guys how I iron it on with my little $12 iron that I got from Walmart. So I'll be posting that in the group today. But I want to show you when you get things like this, guys, anytime you have an item and you want to design it out, the first thing is you want to look at measurements. How much space do you have to work with? Just get you a ruler. Keep a ruler handy, okay? If you don't have a ruler, don't forget that your mats, actually, this mat has been through hell and high water. This is a 5-year-old mat. 5 years old. But don't forget your mat has measurements on it. You know, place the mat up against your item, you know, and get your inches or centimeters because it's inches and centimeters on there. But if not, you know, if you have the Cricut Maker, you have the little handy dandy little tool holders, just pop you a little ruler over there so that, you know, whenever you're getting ready to design something, you can use that ruler to measure how much space you have. So I'm going to put something on the front and I'm going to put something on the back. Now, I don't like to put kids' names on their merchandise. And that's because this day and time, you got the child um, traffickers out there, you know, trying to snatch up our kids. And the first thing they'll do is walk up to her and say, "Hey, Micaiah." No, sir, not today. So I am going to put her initial. It's just going to be an M. So I'm going to put M on one side, and then I'm going to do a nice girl graphic on this side, and I'm going to iron it on with heat transfer vinyl today. So I may do some layering. I haven't really made up my mind, but I will be posting the tutorial in the group on how I design this bag out. So since I know that I'm going to design the front and the back, I would take my ruler, guys, and this is good information for you to always know so that you don't have to ask people in the group, what size should I make my image? Okay, so I'm gonna take it and put it up against my bag, and based on how much space where I want to lay my image, so I'm gonna move this up. So I have about a good 4 inches on the top without coming up to that. So I have about 4 inches going widthwise that I could design out. And then about 4 inches where it's going to stop about right here. I have about 4 inches that I can play with. So I can do a 4x4, not at the restaurant. Bring your mind back to crafting. Not a 4x4, but a 4x4. Okay. So I'm going to do the image 4x4. That way, when I go into Cricut Design Space, I already know how much space I have on my bag. So I can do the M decal on one side and then the image decal on the other side. And it's going to be really cute. So I'm going to do heat transfer vinyl on this bag today, and I will post not how I design it out in Cricut Design Space, but how I iron it on. That part I'm going to put in the group because you already know how to design out in Cricut Design Space, but I'm going to show you how I iron my stuff on. So that's why I picked this. They did have these over in the clearance section. They weren't in the bag where the purses were. I always go to the aisle with the clearance section and look for stuff over there before I leave. So I always go to that aisle. So good place to look for some discounts at Walmart. Um, and I picked this bag because of the leather and ironing on. They did have not leather, but because of the jean, they had the leather ones, but because I knew I wanted to iron something on here, I don't want to just do a printer sticker. I'm gonna iron it on. I wanted to go with the jean. So this was the last one they had in the jean material at my store. And so I went ahead and snatched it up. But $16 bag, no, $15 bag, $14.97, $15 bag, and I got it for $5. So on the clearance rack. So check your clearance rack, guys. Be a nice, if you have any craft shows coming up, it would be a nice item to purchase for $5 and bling it out and, you know, make a few dollars off of it in a craft sale, craft show sale, or however you call it. Okay, so those are the things that I wanted to show you today. I didn't want to make this video super long. I wanted to tell you about my little bag here and tell you that they have these, or they had these. They have these at some of the Walmarts. Can't speak for all Walmarts, but at my Walmart here, they had them for $1. And like I said, the glitter one is beautiful. I'll just sit and play with the glitter because I think it's just adorable. You want to give me something with some glitter. I love glitter, guys. And then don't forget your sticker paper, printable adhesive for $3.97. This was over in the section where you have all of your t-shirt transfers and papers and stuff like that. It was in that area. And then again, this bag was on the clearance aisle, $14.97, $15 for $5. $5. Okay. So don't forget about the measurements, guys. Always keep a little handy dandy ruler so that you can measure how much space. Again, if I wanted to put something on here, you know, I would measure the decal that's already here because apparently I'm going to take this off and put a new decal on. So I would, you know, take a look at it and say, okay, I got about one, right at 1.5. And then I have about 4 inches. Yep, almost 4 inches long. So 1.5 this way, 4 inches long. That's how long I would make my decal. Okay. So always take into consideration, just take a ruler, place it up against your item that you're going to be putting something on. You already know in your head what type of design you want to do. So if you're going to be putting a sticker on it, then measure how much space you have for the sticker. Don't just measure how wide the bottle is. That's not what I'm talking about. Just measure how much space you have to work with on the bottle. Yes, I have much more space than 4 inches here, but I know that for my image to fit properly the way I want it, I only have about 4 by 4 in space measurement around to work with. Okay. So always keep that ruler handy. And I'm going to be using heat transfer vinyl. So you guys know when you're using heat transfer vinyl, you're going to mirror. I'm going to mirror it. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do some type of layering because I don't like to put vinyl on top of vinyl. It can be done. But if you don't layer it and do the iron on all in one wop, normally what happens is you ruin the vinyl because you keep applying heat, 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 heat on top of that vinyl that's already been ironed on previously, and you can actually ruin the vinyl. Okay, that's why you only iron on and use a certain amount of pressure for the vinyl that you're using. You don't keep ironing on top and top and top and top of the vinyl because you'll ruin it. So that's why people do slicing, and that's why people do layering. But like I said, you can do vinyl on top of vinyl, not vinyl on top of glitter vinyl, but just normal vinyl you can do, but you have to be careful. Okay. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And as always, thank you guys so much for being in my group, Ken Dorsey's Cricut and Creative Crafters. You can see my table over there looks a mess. I need to clean that up today. I am getting my craft area together, and I'm excited about that. Um, and yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Facebook Live tomorrow, doing some acrylic paints. So if you guys are interested in doing acrylic paints tomorrow, let me know, and I will host a Facebook Live, and hopefully it won't go bust like the last Facebook Live where I was sitting there waiting for people to join, but Facebook said no one was in the group but myself or on the live with myself. Facebook sucks. Facebook Live sucks. And this new Facebook, sorry, bit my lip there. This new Facebook layout sucks. I hate it. This classic crap. I wish they get rid of it. I can't switch it back now. They finally made me just accept it, and I don't accept it. I hate it. So, anyway, all right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thank you guys again for being in the group, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.